Does it look like to you what it looks like to me and so many others, like the last couple of weeks? That's the team that we saw a couple years ago. Do you get that sense right now?
I got that sense when after the Rams game. You just see the defense flying around, special teams flying around, just flying around on all cylinders, on all phases. I mean, once we play ball all together, I mean we're unstoppable. You can see Jimmy had 2 picks, his first game back from his quad, and you see Bosa and Fred and all those guys swarming to the ball, Eric Armstead and all those guys. And then you just see, I mean, we ran the ball 45 times against the Rams. I mean, you can just tell what kind of team we have. It don't matter if we throwing it or running it. All 11 guys out there just flying around.
Yeah, and it just seems that way to me. So what's your challenge against the Vikings team that just beat the Packers? This is a huge game coming up on Sunday. Deebo, what are you thinking about that one right now?
I mean, we just got to control the things we can control and go out there and play our ball on Sunday.
What's the things you can control? Hitting people? Is that what you're saying?
Of course. We just play our physical game.
Physical game. Who's more physical, you or Kittle?
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I probably give it to Kittle. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, it seemed like I had to force that one out of you.
I give it to Kittle.
Yeah, he seems, but
only because he has the blocks, the DNs, and you can see him pancaking everybody. This, that, and the third. I give it to him.
Yeah, I think he had Vaughn on roller skates a couple weeks ago. I think I saw that. I think I actually saw that. So, all right. So then, who enjoys contact more, you or Kittle? Who enjoys it more?
I say it's about even.
I mean, he's smiling though when he's pancaking people.
Yeah, I be laughing too, but inside, you know. Me and Kittle and the other guys be talking about it in the huddle.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We be talking about, you see this guy, he did not want to tackle you, and I just be watching everybody just going to try to tackle Kittle sometimes, and
right.
They be turning it down too. They just be making business decisions.
So you have. So you just don't want what, Ramsey to see you laughing? Is that what you're saying?
I don't care who see me laughing.
Deebo.
You're in the mode right now. I love it. You're locked in, man. You are totally locked in. So a couple of personal questions for you. Is it true that you're called Deebo because your dad liked the movie Friday? Is that true?
Yeah. Growing up, my dad used to say I used to bully and fight a lot when I was a little kid, so he gave me a nickname. And the funny story is my mom actually thought once I got to college nobody was going to call me that. And then she started to see that everybody was still calling me. She was like, do they not know that that's not your real name? Why are they calling you that?
So who does your mom call you by your first? Or is it Tyshawn, right? Is that the?
Yeah, my mom called me Tyshawn.
Well, Tyshawn. Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't know that right because I've only called you Deebo. So you know when you hear that name, you're in trouble? Is that?
Nah, she never called me Deebo. She always say Tyshawn.
No, that's what I'm saying. When you hear Tyshawn, then you know you're in trouble. Is what you're saying when you hear that name?
Nah, not at all.
Okay, look at this.
It's like other people just calling me Deebo. She just don't call me Deebo.
Okay, it's just like when I was a kid, anyone who called my mom would call me Richard, and I would hear that sometimes. I knew, I'm in trouble when I heard the name Richard. As opposed to anything else, and then last one for you, Deebo. So I guess have you ever met Cube? Have you ever met him now? I mean, have you ever come across
Ice Cube before?
Okay, we got to get that happening. I mean, Chris Tucker. Have you ever met him? You ever meet him?
Never met him either.
Yeah, unfortunately, the actor who played Deebo has passed away last year. So I mean, his nickname was Tiny. I mean, so that's pretty amazing because you are definitely not that. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.